bwana rais, unichukue mimi nikuwe personal advisor wako, unilipe. Kwa sababu bwana rais, hao watu wako wakuambiangi ukweli. Wanakuambia SHA inafanya kazi na haifanyi kazi. Wanakuambia new model inafanya kazi na haifanyi kazi. Bwana rais, mimi nataka nikuambia kwamba wewe ni mtu ambaye uko na moyo wa kusaidia nchi ya Kenya. Lakini kuna cartels, matapeli wako katika serikali yako ambao hawataki ujue ukweli wa maneno. Mimi najua you are a God sent leader who was sent to come and save this nation. But kuna watu ambao wako hapa katikati wanataka kukutumia wewe vibaya ili ya kwamba nchi yetu isonge mbele. Mimi nataka wakati unaingia katika ile kura ambayo nataka kura za civil servant, bwana rais, nataka usilete karibu. Kwa sababu hao wakora wamekudanganya ukafinya payslip ya Mkenya. And that's why you see Kenyans are bitter with you, Mheshimiwa Rais. Mimi nataka rais, leo, siku ya leo, kuna hapa, asante sana, tuko hapa na wakulima wako hapa, tuko hapa na walimu. Mwalimu anaishi hapa Ushago, mwalimu anakatwa pesa ya affordable housing. Huyo mwalimu anaona kwamba he will never have a house. Sasa mimi nauliza rais, ukikatwa huyu mtu kama huyu anakuwa na hasira, because we are in a capitalism country ambayo sio socialism. Na mimi nataka nikuulize, kabla tufike mwaka ujao, uende utoe ile pesa ya NSSF. Tuko na watu wako hapa wako katika ile bodi ya NSSF. NSSF haijaisaidia mtu Mkenya yoyote katika nchi yetu ya Kenya. Lakini kila siku wanaongeza pesa ya NSSF, bwana rais.
That is Hon Peter Salasya, a man I find very interesting. And today I've decided that we analyze his speech, because it is always good to listen to everybody, because everybody has his or her story. Ladies and gentlemen, Hon Peter Salasya was actually speaking to William Samuel Ruto on the face. William Samuel Ruto is on a Western tour after the consummation of marriage between ANC and UDA. And what is happening is that just like what happens after marriage, there has to be places where people have to meet and interact, especially outside the homestead. But in this case, William Samuel Ruto went to the bride's home, that is the Western. It is here that Salasya Peter was speaking like this. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to pick some issues from this speech. Number one is about the youthful leaders in this country. The youthful leaders like Babu Owino and Peter Salasya and others who are coming up. When you look at them, majority of them are very, very different from the old guard. Majority of them are not even agreeing with their party leaders. For example, if you look at Babu Owino, does not buy the idea of the broad-based government. The same case applies to Peter Salasya. So they are casting an independent image. They are independent-minded, which is very good if you ask me. And they are also very close to Gen Z. The other issue that I want to raise about this speech by Hon Salasya is that this man, for sure, is very bold. He is courageous. He is fearless, because he's speaking truth to the power. This is something that many leaders cannot do. This is something that many leaders would avoid. They cannot tell the king that he is naked. They cannot tell the king that he is doing the wrong thing. They always keep on lying to him that he is very popular, even when people are not happy with his style of leadership. So Hon Peter Salasya is calling a spade, and is telling William Samuel Ruto, Mr. President, it is like this. The other issue I find very interesting about this speech is sarcasm. where he is telling William Samoei Ruto that he was sent by God to save this nation. Do you think this is what he means? This is a style of leadership. This is a figure of speech known as irony or sarcasm in this case. Because if you look at Peter Salasya, anatumia mbinu ya kipanya ya kuuma na kupupia. Yeah, he's biting and at the same time anapuliza. This is in order to pass the message. And if you ask him, he is doing it very, very successfully. So Peter Salasya comes out as a very brilliant guy who can be able to pass a very serious message in a very simple way, but the message is already at home. The other thing is about this speech being very factual, because there are cartels. There are cartels that surround William Samoei Ruto, and there are many. They are vicious, they are hungry, they are angry, and they don't want to see even William Samoei Ruto succeeding. They believe that William Samoei Ruto should not even hand over power in 2027, even if he is defeated. The cartels are there to make money. They were there during the edible oil scandal. They were there during the government-to-government fuel. They were there during the Kemsa scandal. They were there, and they are still there, and they are surrounding William Samoei Ruto. So the fact that Peter Salasya can tell him that he's surrounded by cartel on his face, it is something that is very, very interesting. The other thing is about the fact on a university funding model. Peter Salasya is telling William Samoei Ruto that let nobody lie to you that this thing is working. It is not working. Let nobody lie to you that she is working. It is not. People are suffering. People have not registered in large numbers as is expected. People are saying that NHIF was better than she. People are saying that this is a scandal meant to make money. He also talks about the workers, taxes, where workers are taxed housing levy, and they will not own those houses. It defeats logic, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, William Samoei Ruto initially had told Kenyans that the housing levy was not a tax. And when he was put to task, then he did not have the defense. And finally, for sure, it turned out to be a tax, which is very, very popular in my view. So, give it to Peter Salasya. How I wish other leaders can come out and talk like this. Hypocrisy is worse than meddling, because what is happening is that the hypocrites surrounding William Samoei Ruto are killing a generation. They have killed our past. They are killing the present, and they are busy killing the future, as Francis Ibuga would say in Things Fall Apart. Have a blessed evening. Bye-bye.